Hey, I see one person out there. I see one person out there. Hello. All right. We're having some hot tea tonight. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is so good. Thought I would wait for you guys. Yep. Let's see how many people we can get in here. We got two. I see two people. Hello, Teresa. Do I see Teresa in there? Yes. Hello, Teresa. It's good to see you. I'm a little early because I want to make sure that there's a plenty of time for people to get in here before the 6 o'clock. And so, yeah, I'm doing great tonight. How are you, Teresa? I'm doing wonderful. Oh, I'm using this as a mirror as well. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Today was wash my hair day. I'm gonna sit here and put some lotion on my hands because that's what I do while I'm here. I ended my day. I got all the dishes put away. Everything's done. Um, I had me 1 cup of my broccoli cheddar soup, which is a video you'll see tomorrow. And so, yeah, I am good to go. Winding up my day and spending it with you guys. That's my favorite thing. Is spending the day with you guys. Spending the day with you. All right. We got 16 people in here. Now we're getting there. We're getting there. We got 4 minutes left. Let's see how many people we can get in here in 4 minutes. Y'all know I like to try to be here a little early so that we get enough people in here and get started right at 6 o'clock. We got 19 people in here. All right. We're getting ourselves a live started now. Yes, we are. I'm rubbing in the lotion on my hands. That's how I keep my hands from breaking out and chapping because my hands are always in water. 21 people. Hey, hey, get yourselves in the chats. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Let me know where you're from because we're about to have some hot tea. Mm-hmm. Yes, and give a thumbs up. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that with my own channel right now. I gave myself a thumbs up. Okay. Got 16 people. All right. We got 3 more minutes, all right? Before the live starts. We had 21. What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me know where you guys from. I got Chico down here on the floor as well. I'll be getting him up and get him in front of the camera as well. Because he's a big part of my channel now. A big part. I'm excited. I'm excited about today. Not too many people. Not too many people in the chat. Hi, Randy. How are you? It's so good to see you, Randy. It's so good to see you. All right, so what are we going to talk about today? Well, let's start off with the tea. Today I'm having 3 ginger tea. And I want to thank the viewer who sent me this advent calendar. And on the back it says, a heartwarming swirl of ginger, glangal, and golden turmeric. And so that's what I'm having tonight. I typically make 2 cups of tea out of 1 bag. I steep it the first time, and then I go back and have a second cup and steep it the second time. Yes, give me the hands and the highs and all that stuff, hearts and all that stuff. All of that matters. It all matters. So this is the tea I'm having tonight. When the weather gets cool, I do enjoy a cup of tea in the afternoon and evenings. I've had 2. This is number 3. This is the 3rd cup of tea today. And so, yeah. Me too, Randy. I like it both hot and cold. I typically drink more of it during the winter than I do during the summer for some reason. I do make iced tea in the summer, but not as much as I drink hot tea in the winter for some reason. But yeah, I think probably because for me, I like I have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and this is caffeine free tea. All right. And so I switched to caffeine free after my 2 cups of coffee in the morning. And if I drink iced tea has caffeine in it. So, but growing up, we always had tea in the house. We always had sweet iced tea in the house. All right. Well, let's get started on today's live. I am going to release a video tomorrow that, hello, Grandma Teresa. It's good to see you. I'm going to release a video tomorrow. I filmed it yesterday, and it is me making, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek on it because you're here. It is me making the broccoli cheddar soup again. I fell in love with this recipe. I did. I fell in love with it. And so I am going to put it up here. Y'all can snap a shot of it. So you have it. And what I used is let me see it. It says 3 heads of broccoli. You know, when you go into the store, into the produce section, they have a giant bag of broccoli heads, you know, already pieced up, a giant bag. And I bought it with a grocery haul last week or the week before. So go back to my grocery haul and you'll find it. And you hear the squeaking. That's Chico. Chico's got his little squeaky toys. He's figured out how to make them squeak. It took him a while to figure it out, but he's figured it out finally. And that's what I used this time with the broccoli. And the reason is because that giant bag was cheaper than 3 heads of broccoli. And so I don't know why sometimes that is the case. Sometimes getting processed, you know, like when I say processed, I mean like it's already washed and cleaned for you, is cheaper than the broccoli head itself. And I don't understand why. I don't. But anyway, I got the big giant bag. And that's what I used. And I had a cup yesterday. It's 1 cup serving. And I had a cup yesterday, and I had just had a cup before I went live. I just had finished up in the kitchen. And so I am enjoying that broccoli cheese soup. And now I have nine, eight, 7 cups left of it. And it's on my eating plan. And this recipe, I'm going to read it. 1 cup of it has 7 grams of carbs. Okay? And 12 grams of protein, which is not enough protein for my meal. Because remember, I'm doing 4 ounces of protein every meal, like 3 times a day. And so 12 grams is not enough protein at all. All right. So I do have to eat like a protein with it. I need to eat 4 ounces of protein with it. And so that's what I'm doing. And I discovered something this week, because the last Aldi's haul it's a video out there. I picked these up. All right. And what they basically are, if you look at the back here, is it's a meat stick. This one happens to be turkey and a little bit of cheese. And so that's basically what's in this snack. And it's 1.5 ounces. When I started having these in the evening as my snack before I go to bed, instead of making my own snacks in the kitchen, my glucose level dropped tremendously in the morning. I don't know what the difference is. All right. So my thinking is, and it's happened 4 nights in a row. It's happened 4 nights in a row. I have eaten one of these 4 nights in a row. I wanted to see if the first time, if it was just a glitch, but there's no carbs in this. It's all protein. And so I'm thinking that's the difference. So with looking at the back of this, all right, and showing you what it is, I can tell you that it's basically a stick of the sausage meat, you know, like the Slim Jim. It's a Slim Jim, okay, with a little bit of cheese chopped up. And I'm pretty sure I can make these on my own way cheaper. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. And this is what I'm going to switch to for my snacks in the evening. I'm just going to keep them in the house and switch to these. And I'm hoping that this is going to, because I like to snack, all right? And so I'm hoping that this is going to drop my blood sugar. It did it 4 days in a row under the diabetes threshold in the morning. If I can get that under control in the morning, then I think I'm going to be able to go without my medication from now on. Okay? Like, I'm not going to go backwards. Does that make sense? I'm already off my medication. You guys know that. But my morning glucose levels were okay, but they were not optimal. And so these last 4 days, they've been optimal. And this was the change. So I think I'm going to be able to make these myself. Much cheaper. And that's what I'm doing, Grandma Teresa, is I'm going to keep doing what works for me in my body. Not in any way am I telling anyone to do that. I'm also, let me show you what also that I'm snacking on as well. Pork rinds. Pork rinds have 0 carbs. 0 carbs. Including the barbecue flavored ones. So if I get a snack, if I want a snack, I don't do the sour cream and sauce anymore. I don't do that. What I do is just the pork rinds. Because there's 0 carbs. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the things that work for me. And yes, Randy, walking with Chico is helping me a lot. I know it is. And what's kind of sad is these last 2 days, I haven't been able to go on our walks because it's raining outside. And the street in front of my house where I take Chico for his walk, it floods when it rains. And so I don't want to take him for a walk out in the water and then have to be cleaning the house up every time I take him for a walk. So um, when it rains, then I don't take Chico for his walk. It's just let's go outside and get your business done kind of thing. Can I drink milk, Carmen? And the answer to that is no. I cannot have milk anymore. I can have almond milk, and and I have enjoyed almond milk, and I make my own breakfast cereal as well. So I can't have any kind of breakfast cereal that we are so used to eating here in the United States. I can't have oatmeal. I can't have any grains whatsoever. And so I make my own. I make my own breakfast cereal. Mm. I do love me some coffee. Nope, this is hot tea. This is hot tea. It's not coffee. Chico? Oh my gosh, Chico. Okay, so Teresa's got some really good questions, and I appreciate those. I get 4 ounces of protein every meal. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what 12 ounces of protein during the day. I can do 12 to 15. I can have up to 15. And that's why I do the snack here, because this is a protein snack and I can add this to it. So 15 ounces of protein every day and 30 grams of carbs every day. And that's it. That's all I can have. Because carbohydrates attack my body, Teresa. And so that's what I've been diagnosed with is carb intolerance. And they discovered that the carbs were, well, they didn't discover, we have discovered it, but they predicted that the problem that I was having was carb intolerance and that the carbs were attacking my body and my joints. And so once I stopped eating carbs or just cut it to 30 grams of carbs every day, all of my other symptoms went away. They all went away. It is a very strict diet. It's a very strict diet, but you know what? I'm not complaining, okay? Because what I can have, makes up for what I can't have. It's working for me and it's workable, meaning that I can stick to it. And as I go through and realize that sticking to this eating plan is what's making me healthy and making me feel better, I don't want to go back, okay? I did get off of it on Thanksgiving Day, but then the very next day I was right back on it. And so I did not even see, and it was one meal, right? It was only one meal that I got off of it. And I did not see any, I think that week I got out of ketosis twice. And so it was good. It was not bad. Did you ever mention your Thanksgiving plans and what you cooked? Okay, so Carmen, that's a good question. I was planning on cooking a Thanksgiving meal, and I ended up with my family cooking it. I went to visit them, and then afterwards I cooked the turkey. I made the turkey, and what else did I make? Chico, no. I made, what side did I make? I can't remember what side I made, but there's a video out for it. Okay, you can go find the turkey video. It's out there. And so, um, it's out there. Um, the other thing is, what am I going to cook for Christmas? I do have a Christmas ham that I will be cooking, but the videos that I'm making throughout this month are sides that can go with that ham. All right, and so I'm trying to get those videos out to you so that I don't make a bunch of sides when I do a Christmas meal for myself. And the reason is because I'm newly diagnosed this year with this. And so I can't have a lot of different sides on my plate. I can have one side on my plate because I'm a high protein, low carb diet. So my sides have to be limited. All right. And so I that's the way I'm going to do my Christmas as well, is that I'm going to show you a variety of sides that can be made for Christmas that is low carb choices, such as this broccoli cheddar cheese soup. Roasted Brussels sprouts seasoned with bacon grease is yummy. Yes, Randy, it is. All right. The thing is I don't like roasted Brussels sprouts. I like mine steamed. Okay. You like yours roasted. I like mine steamed. Do I have any Charles Dickens books? Yes, I do. I'm not gonna go and get them off my shelf, but I do. I love Charles Dickens. Um, Just Jenny official account. Can I sing? Yeah, I can sing. My YouTube is not about singing, but I can sing. Okay. Um, you know what? I don't know which ones that I have, Bailey. Charles Dickens novels. I don't know which ones I have. I've I've read some. I've read some of them, um, but I'm not sure which ones I actually have on my shelf. That's okay, Tina. You're coming in late, and I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I have read Oliver Twist. I've read it and taught it. All right, but I don't know if I have it on my shelf. All right. All right. Hmm. Um, we've been at this for about 24 minutes, 24, 25 minutes. Um, do you have, um, okay, Bailey. All right. Do you have any questions for me? I am curious to know if you have any questions for me today. Hmm. Hello, Dottie. It's good to see you. So I've gone on everything that I wanted to go over today. I am getting ready to do my menu plan for this next week. Okay, I got a blank sheet here. Okay. It starts on Monday, and I do this on Sunday evenings. I make my plan out on Sunday evening. I do have food bank calls coming up, Teresa. I do. I did not go this week because it was pouring down rain outside. And getting, y'all have seen how much food that I get at times from there. And getting all that food in the rain, um, dealing with Chico as well, and then all of the traffic coming in and out with all the rain, it wasn't worth it for me. And then on top of it, I had also my refrigerator. I was having issues with the refrigerator, and so it was just not a good week to do a food bank this week. This coming week, I will be doing a food bank haul. How is your weather there? Ours goes from 22 in the morning to now it's 40. Tina, ours ranges from 70 to the 30s right now. Okay. Today it was close to the 70s, and now it's dropping at night to, it's what, 61 right now according to my computer screen in my location. So last night and the night before it was in the 40s. So Dottie asked, may I ask if you were diagnosed with diabetes? Yes, I was. I was diagnosed with diabetes and was put on medication. And then about 6 months after I was put on medication, my health insurance is the one that reached out to me. And they're the ones that said, if you're willing to get onto the Verta program, we will be paying for all of your expenses for it, if you're willing to get on it and stick to it. And so I took it as a challenge. Okay, if my health insurance is going to cover it, then I took it as a challenge. But I didn't do just that. I went and did my research. I did my due diligence and did my research on Verta and exactly what it involves, and its success rate and how they collect their data. I'm a data-driven person. I want to see the data, and I want to know how you collect it and how you interpret it. And all that I have seen about the program before I started led me to believe that their results are actually very good. Their results are very good, and they're true. They're not just saying it, okay? And so once I got into the program and I realized what it involved, I was impressed with the way that they collect the data. And the reason why I'm showing you that I do take my glucose in the morning, I take my glucose and my ketones in the afternoon, and it all goes to the doctor. It all goes there. And then now I'm taking my weight, and now they've added my insurance, my health insurance has added one more, they've added one more element to that they wanted the doctor to monitor, and that was my blood pressure. They sent me this. And so I am taking my blood pressure as well. And so I'm taking it every day. So I'm doing my weight. I'm doing my ketones, my glucose, my blood pressure. And then I'm giving them a list of symptoms that I have and how I'm feeling every day. So I'm doing all that data collecting for them every day on myself. Now, you asked me, how about cream cheese and celery for a nighttime snack? That's a good idea, but I was doing a lot of that at the beginning and I'm tired of it. And it was not helping me with my glucose in the morning. It wasn't dropping the glucose. This has been dropping the glucose. And so I think I'm going to stick with this now. That's what the doctor wanted me to do and wants me to do. He wants me to try different things and see what happens to your glucose in the morning. This is working. So I'll look around and see if there's other things that I can try as well. I was trying celery and cream cheese. I was trying nuts and nuts and cheese, string cheese. I was trying that. I can't remember what pork rinds and sour cream. I was trying that. None of it was decreasing my blood sugar, my fasting blood sugar in the morning. Yes, Tina, Chico is helping me with my weight loss. Now, mind you that when I went into this, I did not, I was not doing this to, I wasn't doing it to lose weight. I'm going to be honest with you. Um, it's one of the videos, Carmen. Um, I will, yeah, I do have a video of making that cereal. Okay. Basically what it is it is unsweetened shredded coconut and two types of nuts that are roasted nuts. And so this is let me show it to you. I picked it up from my Aldi haul, which is a video that's out there. If you haven't seen it, go look for it. And it is basically a meat stick that's kind of like the Slim Jim and a little bit of cheese. And it's a high protein snack is what it is. It doesn't have any of the flavoring, like the barbecue sauce kind of stuff or anything like that in it. All right. It has 0 carbs in it. That's what I was looking for. Let me look real quick. I read everything when I go into the store. And that Aldi haul, you'll see me reading things. It has 1 gram of carb. It has 1. And so the other one that was sitting next to this, exact same label, different color label though, exact same label, it had 5 grams of carbs. Because it was I think a honey barbecue meat stick. All right. And so you do have to look and check on things. All right. Do you guys have any more questions for me? So Dottie, let me ask you a question. If you are curious about the program itself, the Verta program, you can go, and I would suggest that if you have been diagnosed with diabetes and you're curious and interested in the program, contact your insurance company and ask them if they will pay for the program for you. If you're sure that you can stick to it, that's the thing, is that once you go on this, it's okay to get off of it a little bit occasionally, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and maybe Easter. Those are the big meals that we have 3 times a year, okay? For one day, for one meal, one day. But if you are, she goes into things behind me, okay? He is very much a puppy, okay? Chico, stop it. Stop it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh my gosh, boy. Get up here. Get up here. Oh, there we go, everyone. Here's Chico. Very much a puppy. Very much a puppy. And so if you are interested in the program, I would suggest asking your health insurance if they'll pay for it and see if they're covered. Yeah, his little paws are cold right now. But he's not shivering, so. All right. Do y'all have any more questions for me? Because this is a Q&A. I do a Q&A every Sunday. So I suggest this. If you guys want to, you can look at my videos through the week and then jot down questions that you have for me. Okay? Me keeping him in my lap keeps him from getting in trouble. He likes to chew on things. You guys have no idea. Oh, and he loves licking my ear. I don't understand why, but he does. Okay. Chico will be going into surgery on the 27th, I believe, of this month. He'll be old enough to get the snip done. And so he will be going into surgery. And then once he wakes up from the surgery, he will be given his heartworm medication shot. In case y'all didn't know, Chico tried the pill medication and it did not sit well with his stomach. He could not stomach it. And so the vet talked to me about alternatives for him because he's so small. Because the pill itself is bigger than his mouth. When they prescribed it, they didn't think about that for some reason. And then when I got him home and I realized that I was going to have to smash this pill up to give it to him and put it into something that he was going to enjoy and eat, I read on it and it said that I needed to give it to him whole. And I was like, it isn't going to work. I'm going to have to squash it up. His mouth the pill's bigger than his mouth. And so I ended up squashing it up, putting it in cream cheese, believe it or not. And he ate it. He ate it up really good. But it happened on video, within 30 minutes, he had gotten sick from it. And so he kept about half of it down. And so they have decided to give him a 12-month shot. And it's cheaper than the medication that I would have been giving him every month. The shot is. So we're going to get the shot. And we're going to, take care of it with one shot, one injection after he gets out of, wakes up from surgery. And so it's better for smaller dogs like this. Spice was bigger. Spice was twice his size. He is gaining weight as well. And so, any more questions? Um, it is great. It is great for both of us. It's great that we have that option for him. And so, mm-hmm. All right. Anyone else have any questions? I'll be glad when this rain stops so that we can take our walks every day. Because I don't know if you guys have been watching and realizing that I'm taking Chico for a walk every day, 5 times a day, 5 times, sometimes 6 times a day. And since I've been doing that, tomorrow I'll get my new results. But last week I lost over 5 pounds last week just by taking Chico on his walks. And I did the same thing almost all this week, except for yesterday and today because it's been raining. Now, I have a question for you guys. You got 22 people in here. There is a Chihuahua down at our local shelter that is a medium aged Chihuahua. And I've been thinking about going and picking a new Chihuahua up. What do you guys think? To give Chico a companion. Y'all think I should? I was thinking about, I can't take Chico there because remember, Chico gets car sick. And so, but I was thinking about going and adopting a second Chihuahua. They've already had their shots and been fixed. I think it's a he. He has already been fixed and had his shots. And so, I'm thinking about it to give Chico a companion. I think Chico needs one. Mm-hmm. It will cost me $60 to adopt him, this new one. But I want to get Chico through his surgery and his first heartworm shot before I spend another $60 to go get another pet, another Chihuahua. And it's a tiny one like Chico. It's not a big. It's a little Chihuahua. So I'm thinking about it. We'll see. And I'm hoping it doesn't. Well, let's just say that if it gets adopted, there's probably going to be another opportunity for me to get another Chihuahua coming up. Okay. All right. So we got 23 people watching. Chico, we got 23 people watching you. Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe, okay? We've got 24 people watching you, Chico. Because Chico's the main character on this channel. If y'all like Chihuahuas. Our favorite things to watch in this channel is Chico running through the house. How many of y'all seen him run through while I was sitting in my office editing videos and I turned the camera on and you see him going by the door? Mm-hmm. We're talking about you, Chico. We're talking about you. Mm-hmm. We're talking about you. Yes, we are. We're talking about you, Chico. So, several of you thought I needed to, yeah, his little ears are cute. His little ears are cute. They sure are. All right, do y'all have any more questions? Let me know if you have any more questions. Or you just want to sit here and watch Chico. Y'all just want to sit here and watch Chico? Huh? Is that what y'all want to do? Let me turn around so y'all can see Chico's face. There we go. Um, and these little sweaters are, they fit him, all right? They're tight, but they fit him. But the next size up is too big for him. Like he'll take his little paws and put it through and will almost choke himself at night. So um, I am, he is in between sizes right now. And so I'm sure that these will not fit him next year. I'm going to have to take a look for sweaters next year as well. And I'll be looking um, a couple of places. Okay. I might be able to wrangle up a sponsored video for Chico. um, yes, yes, Ash. Chico's running through the house is my favorite thing too. It just makes me laugh so hard. Um, is it hard to start a YouTube channel? That's a good one, Tina. Okay, so it's not really hard at all. All right, it's not. It just depends on, it depends, okay? Is what I'm saying. I did not find it hard at all. And the reason is because I'm kind of a people person, all right? And so I'm used to doing this kind of stuff because when I taught school, I was always, you know, I was teaching, I was in front of the class teaching. And so I'm used to doing it. Um, Others might find it difficult. And there are times when you can see in my videos, I don't edit things out. I leave it raw, and I leave it raw on purpose. And the biggest reason I do is because I want you guys to see that um, some of the best YouTube channels that I've been watching for quite a while, they do a lot of editing. And they edit out quite a bit of um, the videos that, like me standing in front of the camera and that kind of stuff. I don't edit that out. I don't. And because I want you to see how challenging it can be. All right. So is it difficult to start a YouTube channel? No. Is it difficult to make a good edited video? Yes. That is difficult. That is difficult. Yes, Tina. Okay. And make sure that it's something you enjoy doing. That's what, you can see that I enjoy being in the kitchen. That's one of my favorite things to do. But I take you guys along whatever I'm doing. All right. This week I did not go to any exercise classes. And to be honest, quite frank, the reason is because I'm taking Chico for a walk 5 to 6 times a day. I'm getting more exercise taking Chico for a walk than I am going to the exercise class. Yes, the exercise class is good for me. It gets me out. But that means that I have to leave Chico for an hour to an hour and a half on those days. And this week has been extremely busy, and next week will be as well. And so I might not get to my exercise classes until January. And that's okay. I'm taking Chico for a walk 5 to 6 times a day. So did I teach in the city I live in? I did for 10 years. And then I moved on to different cities after 10 years of teaching in this city. Um, I moved on to different positions in different school districts. So I've taught in technically 4 different school districts. Reality, it was 3. And so, and I don't want to go into detail, okay, about that. But yeah, I've taught in 3 different school districts. All right. one one particular school that I taught at, the school changed districts, even though it was in the same school. Okay. That's true, Ash. You're right about that. It is harder to walk two dogs, but I think I can manage it. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at my balance and things like that. And the funny thing is that the class that I'm going to, the exercise class I'm going to, is teaching me skills that I need to practice, all right, to regain my balance. Because that was one of the things that I lost in all of this, trying to figure out what was wrong with me. I lost my ability to keep my balance. And um, so I want to go back to the exercise classes, okay? But because of the exercise classes and me going to them, he wants down. That's what he wants. He wants down. All right. Okay, stop it. All right, I'm gonna let him down. Hold on. There you go. I don't want him to go over my shoulder and fall. Um, it does, Carmen. It takes a special person. And to be honest, I did it for quite a long time. And I truly enjoyed teaching. I did. It was my passion. I loved it. But it has gotten more and more difficult over the years. And um, to the point that that I no longer wanted to. Here's the thing. I don't mind being with the kids, okay? With the students. I don't mind being with the students. Some of the students do not know what boundaries are anymore. We used to teach boundaries, and it can't be taught anymore. Okay. They've put so many limits on teachers, and parents are, I'm not saying all parents, I'm saying some parents are finding it difficult to set boundaries with their children. And so, and they don't want anyone else to set the boundaries either. And I'm just being straight up with you. And so that's part of the reason. um okay, let me go back. I planned on retiring at 60. All right, let me make that clear. Okay. From way back when I was young, my goal was to retire at 60 and not 65. I wanted to go 5 years early and retire early. And I managed to do it. Okay. I managed to do it even earlier, what I called semi retirement. All right. And, and when COVID hit, that's when I started doing home health care. And I came home to do home health care primarily to take care of my older sister, who's 10 years older than me. And I ended up in the profession during COVID and enjoying what I was doing. I really enjoyed what I was doing. And so, okay, Dottie. I agree with you in many ways with that, Dottie. In many ways. Not all of it, okay? It's not all parents are that way. Not all parents are difficult um, to work with. And that's, I'm saying that because there has to be a good relationship between the parents and the teachers, because it's, you know, it takes two. What we're teaching at school needs to be done at home as well, especially if you're teaching skills, like if you're teaching life skills or social skills. The things that you're doing at school needs to be done at home as well. um, I tried to be a very good teacher. I did. I tried to be. um, Most of the school districts that I worked with, um, were very appreciative of my skills and what I accomplished with the students. Most of them, most of the school districts. The last one, not so, not so. I wasn't there very long on the last one. Okay. Uh, they were not too happy with me. Mm. Mm. All right, everyone. It's been 55 minutes, and all right. It's been 55 minutes. Anybody else have any other questions? I appreciate you coming in. And please do me a favor. We have 18 people in here now. Please do me a favor and make sure that you go down and leave a comment down below on this live as well. Every little interaction counts. Okay. My videos get more views than my lives do, and so the people that are in here that are actually watching, if you can go down and leave a comment, or say something about the video, about the live, I would appreciate it. And I was sorry to see Razareth wait 10 minutes only to be gone. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go for the evening. It's been fun. I have enjoyed it. um and I will catch you guys um, next Sunday live. All right. Now you'll see me on videos um, throughout the week, but I will see you next Sunday on a live, unless I'm not feeling well or the internet's down. All right. Those are the only two reasons I would not be here. Okay. So you guys be blessed, because you guys bless me each and every day.